Good evening and welcome to our Tuesday Night Live. We're so glad you're here. This live will begin shortly, and we're excited to share this journey with you. This is a space of kindness and encouragement, so let's be welcoming to everyone looking to better themselves. If you have questions, drop them in the chat or use the super chat to make sure it gets addressed. Thank you for being a part of our community. Let's make it a great night.
Morning,
I think we might be. I don't know. We may be. I think we probably just said all that and for nothing.
Yeah.
I think so.
Are we not speaking?
I think
People
so.
Can't hear us.
Can't hear anything. No sound. Okay. Anyway, welcome. We'll start over.
Can you hear us now?
Yeah, they can because I forgot to unmute us.
Oh, good job.
I know, right?
Way to go.
I boomered
Professional.
it. I'm boomering it. Okay.
This is how he really is.
But anyway,
you don't have to read it all again.
Well, good morning.
Just hit the highlights.
Good morning. Make sure you got your coffee. I have mine. And it's Tuesday Night Live in the morning.
Yes.
And as always, it's about honesty and what we get wrong.
Yes.
Like not hitting the buttons so you can hear us.
Yes.
Woo! I looked at it as I was going live and I'm like, I better hit that button.
Nice. He had a good 20-second spiel about coming here, being a part of the community, talking about wins and losses, and we're just happy you're here and you want to participate, and we have a lot of gratitude for you all coming here every week and just BSing with us, and we appreciate it.
That's right.
It sounded better when he said it, but that was the high-level overview.
Yeah.
That was the management talk.
The management talk. Sometimes you need a little bit of management, a little bit of Maintenance, yeah.
Maintenance. Anyway, sorry, guys.
Welcome.
Good morning.
But Amy's here.
Hi, Amy. Thanks for joining us.
Evelyn's here. She says, home from school, weather calamity day.
Oh, it's a calamity.
I apologize.
Calamity Jane.
If you ever watch Deadwood, the series Deadwood on HBO, Calamity Jane, she's a mess.
Yeah.
And she's like, a whole episode, she's like, I apologize.
Yeah. Oh, it was such a long episode. She apologized approximately 75,000 times, give or take.
Indeed, she did.
Anywho, I'm so glad you're here, Evelyn. Evelyn. Ah! There's your evil
Oh,
laughter.
my goodness. Oh, let's see. Amy's asking Evelyn what the temperature is there. It's 9 degrees down where we are.
Yes. I turned on the emergency heat. So if you have electric heat, there's often, I can't speak for everybody, on a newish house, an emergency heat button. And what that does is it doesn't allow your house to drop in temperature. So usually the way the heat works, the house will drop in temperature. It signals the furnace to start, and then the furnace starts, kicks on, and runs. What this does is it kind of keeps it at a baseline. There's no drop. It continually runs, which I very rarely do until we're under 20 degrees because I can't afford for pipes to freeze.
Yeah. And I mean, and
it costs more in the short term. Like the electric bill gets kind of stupid, which is going to suck this next month, but it keeps everything in the house from freezing.
Except us.
Yeah. It's well, I mean, we keep it at 65, so it's cold, but but
I turned the emergency heat on last night. It was at 65.
Yeah, so it will stay at 65, which is nice.
It's chilly downstairs.
It is. Bundle up.
And there was a toasty baby down there.
I saw.
And Carrie's here, pulling up to that live stream.
Good morning, Carrie.
He says, "Why did the cheese go to the gym? To get shredded."
Yes. I love cheese.
And Carrie says, "Finally got my boost again with coffee. Instant. I put in half and half, decaf, half calf, decaf, half calf, moo, 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 moo. I don't know what's going on here."
And it's working for you. Well, that's the good part. It's working for you.
Rick is here.
Hi, Rick.
Let's get dangerous.
There we go.
All right, 5-year-old. Next.
Leave me alone. Oh, my goodness. Welcome. Grandma's here.
Good morning, Grandma, or good night. I'm not sure what
I'm sure. I think she got up because she wasn't going to be all late last night. That's like what she said. But Grandma Barbara is here.
I don't know what her time frame is. Like, I don't know. She's on the other side of the world.
No, so, Grandma Barbara lives in Ohio.
Oh, wrong
She
one.
lives near Columbus.
I thought you said she knitted all night and was up all night.
She
all
is.
The time.
She is. She's up to like 4 a.m. all the time.
Oh.
When I'm watching a live,
I guess for some reason I thought she was knitting all night in another country.
Well, the people do come in from other countries. Yeah. I mean, that's Josephine is in Australia, and then Rebecca is in South Africa.
All right, I'm trying to remember things. As you can see, this is the extent of my memory. You knit all night long. That's what I got.
I made that for her.
I like it.
Yeah, it's like a knitted steak.
I like it a lot.
Oh, all the wonderful people are here. Everyone's saying hello to each other.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
And Risa says, "Good morning, Evelyn, Carrie, Barbara, Amy. It's 22 degrees here at the moment and sunny. It's sunny. It's beautiful outside. It was a difficult drive to the school today because the sun was in my back and in all my mirrors. Mm-hmm. And then on the way back, the sun was in my face."
Oh, well, I mean, that's how the sun works
I know.
In general.
Yeah. And we have a few inches of snow on the ground. Luckily, we don't have any of that.
No, but last night on my drive home, the wind was redonkulous. When I drive to and from work, I use the Honda. We've got a little Honda Civic. It goes fast. Anyway, but on the way home, I was like, oh, my roller skate's getting pushed all the way around the highway.
Oh, so
this is fun.
So you had to go learn about self-defense, which really wasn't self-defense. It was more like, do the bare minimum to keep you from getting hurt to where you don't get sued.
My goodness. So they talk about they use this program everywhere in hospitals and all kinds of things. Yes. Anyway, and so they talk about like level 1, like arms, someone's going to grab your arm, your wrist, your, shoulder or your legs or whatever, not including your knees and your feet. Those are low risk areas. And then mid risk areas are like your knees, your joints, your elbows, your sides of your abdomen, that kind of stuff. But the high risk areas for death or injury are your head, your neck, your solar plexus, so center of your body, and your groin. No, I'm sorry, but no, that needs repaired. That was obviously written by a man.
That was written by corporate.
By a man. Because your groin...
That was written by legal is what it was.
Your groin is not a high risk area for death and injury.
I mean,
meh,
for you, maybe.
You'll live. You'll live. Like, it's no higher a risk for injury than me kicking you in your knee. It just isn't. I'm sorry. You're not going to have walking troubles. You may lose your breath. You may even pop a ball, but you'll survive that. Those are survivable.
Where's Rachel when you need
injuries.
balls?
I'm just saying that's a survivable injury. Whereas if you have a hold of my neck, I'm not going to likely survive, right? But what they said is, if somebody comes at you at a 1, you're attacking them back at a 1. If somebody comes at you at a 2, you're attacking them back at a 2. But if somebody comes at you at a 3, you're allowed to, hit them in the groin. No, I'm sorry. First off, I work in nursing. So the vast majority of nurses are female. And that is generalizing, but across the board, I'd say at least 75% of nursing staff is female.
As it should be.
Tell me, don't make me fight you.
I have to add a little bit of humor in there.
How many women in this world, if you are female and you were taught to fight somebody off by kicking them in the groin, raise your hand. Why were you taught that?
Because it sucks.
Right. Does it kill you?
You wish you were dead.
But does it kill you?
No.
Have you been kicked in that area?
Yes.
Have you had a major injury that led to hospitalization?
Thankfully, no.
Right. So they are essentially saying that until the attacker is trying to kill you, you're not allowed to kick them in the groin. I was very upset with that. That program was obviously designed by a male. I could see it being a level 2, right? Not a level 1. Somebody grabs you by your arm and you go, get off me, fine. But somebody, kicks you in the knee, I'm kicking back and I'm hitting whatever I can hit, A. B, well, I'm probably not. I'm going to follow my evade techniques because I want to make sure that I keep my job. But the groin should not be a level 3. It should not. It should not. It should be a 1 or a 2 at best. Just saying, that is my opinion. And I did put that opinion in my review of the course.
Well, my thing is you say that this course had been designed by a man. I imagine
it was. Actually, he's the one who's in the videos.
I mean, but to me, it screams lawyer speak. How are we going to tell you that you can defend yourself without us being sued into oblivion?
I understand that, but the groin area should not be considered a high risk for injury or death. It isn't. No. It isn't. You're not going to reach someone's femoral artery by kicking them in the groin.
I mean,
it's just not a probability.
That's what you tell, you teach your kids.
Yeah.
If someone's doing something to you don't like, stop the threat.
Right.
Well, by any means necessary, stop the threat.
Yes.
And you do it until the threat stops.
Correct. But I understand lawyer speak, yada, yada, but there's no way that the groin should be considered a high risk area.
And I mean, as a nurse, you are susceptible to people grabbing at you, but I mean, you've got people sometimes
because I work in a facility, because I work in a hospital, I'm lucky enough to have security on a quick phone call. I'm lucky to have other nurses nearby.
A quick phone call is still minutes away.
Right. Well, we have emergency buttons we can push and things like that. There are still very many instances in the news of women nurses being brutally attacked in a facility, in a room with the patient, attacked by the patient or the family member. There was recently one where the woman nearly died. It can be significant, so some of these techniques are super useful. Own the door, make sure that to the best of your ability, if you already know somebody's been heated or whatever, try to stay between the person and the door so you have an exit, so you can get out. Open the doors, be loud, all those things, which sounds basic, but when you're doing nursing care, you're kind of all over the room a lot of times. But if you're dealing with somebody who's already been aggressive, you want to do your best to try to stay as far away from it as you can.
Be aggressive.
And I do, my sister is a lawyer, and we've talked about a lot of things along our lives. And the concept of you are allowed to defend yourself, but you have to come back at equal force, right? So
I don't believe in that at all.
that's actually the law.
I don't care.
So that's actually the law. So if somebody, grabs your wrist, you can do something equally defensive to get out of it. What you can't do is then, get them on the ground and then continue beating them until they stop moving.
But I also depend. But you
in
also
a hospital setting where I am the professional.
But I mean, but also you have to understand. You have to look at this logically, because these actions aren't in a vacuum.
Right.
Why are they grabbing you by the wrist?
Right.
The intent behind grabbing you by the wrist, that plays a big, huge role in that. Not just because they grab you by the wrist, but the intent of what they intend to do now that they've got you by the wrist.
Right.
So
and that's one of the things that we talked about, like when they grab your hair. Generally, a hair pull is utilized to drag you away somewhere. If you are getting your hair pulled, that's considered one of those high risk of injury or death areas. That's a level 3. So if somebody grabs you by your hair, you essentially have carte blanche to do what you need to do to get out of it. Yeah. Because their intent is to either get you to the ground or get you away. And
where did they
none of those are
where do they
acceptable.
get a tent from? Who's camping?
He's not funny. I'm just saying.
Evelyn's asking, has anybody else had the day off? I mean, I'm off every day.
Yeah.
I'm a little off every day.
He's a little off every day.
Yeah.
Anyway, but so that's what I did yesterday, was go to training class to learn how to fight people.
How to have rather to make excuses for you not to fight people.
Well, realistically. And here's my thought. It's always been my thought. I am a large woman. If somebody plans on, taking me somewhere, they better bring 4 friends.
Noted.
I am a big girl.
All right.
And when I lay down flat on the ground, you better have 5 people to pick me up and go.
Gotta get a group chat.
Yeah, you gotta get a group. Gotta get a group chat going. I'm not easily kidnappable.
It's gonna make B-dubs real awkward.
If they drugged me, because sometimes that happens. If I were to get drugged, again, you need 5 people to move this. Just saying.
Or a dolly.
Those people don't come packing those.
You never know. They've got them at Costco. They're a good deal.
Are they?
Yeah. Anyway, Amy says it's 2 degrees where she is.
Gross.
Right. Oh, I guess Milton has a new song out.
Ooh.
Dropping it like it's hot.
Drop it like it's hot.
Drop it like it's hot. Anyway, we are way off the base today, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, nobody knows where we are right now.
Risa says, today is my only day off work for the week. Not because of snow, just scheduled day off, going shopping.
Oh, well, that sounds like a good day.
Like, works at a store. When I don't go to work, going to a store.
Do you know what? People have to shop.
I know.
Amazon can't deliver everything.
I mean, they could.
And then you're giving Jeff Bezos money, which makes everybody's skin crawl.
Yeah, well.
Anyway. Oh.
Let's see. I don't dare look out the window to see if we get any snow. Well,
I feel like that's a good idea. If you don't want to be depressed today, don't look out the window.
I mean, it's gorgeous out here. The sun is shining. It's a beautiful morning.
It might be beautiful, but
you'll get frostbite on your toes.
Don't walk outside.
Oh yeah,
it's really pretty from the window.
I did leave the garage cracked a little bit so the cat can go in and out today because I don't like him peeing in the garage.
I don't like him peeing in the garage either, but I also don't like him freezing to death.
Well, I reset his heater.
Yeah. The cat has a heater in the garage. He also has a heated pad to lay on.
No, he doesn't.
Where did his heated pad go?
Is that even plugged in?
It should be.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's why he lays on it now. Okay. I didn't realize it was heated. I forgot.
Yes,
okay.
It's a heated pad.
Well, he spills his food in it.
And then
lays on it.
And eats his food. Yeah.
I did give him some sardines yesterday.
Oh, I bet he loved that.
He ate the whole can.
Did you see his little nose?
Yeah. I don't know what happened. Did we get fighted?
He looks like he got in a fight because the tufts of fur on his on his butt are also a little scroungy.
Yeah.
So the cat looks like he fought off somebody.
Let's see. Reese is
nothing enough to take him to a vet.
No.
If nothing's open, nothing's oozing, nothing's swollen, but his little nose has a little scab on it.
So here in New Jersey, the weather apps say it's 11 to 14 Saturday night. I will definitely be calling out Sunday and Monday, and I won't be going out of the house. Good for you.
Heck
Stand
yeah.
your ground.
You tell them unless they're coming to get you, you ain't going.
Evelyn's gotten a few inches recently, but we can't.
I'm sorry. The 12-year-old inside of me just died. I'm sorry.
There shouldn't be one of those.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry. It's just
how
you said it.
I
and
know.
I just couldn't help
and as it came out of my mouth, I'm like,
I couldn't help it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Evelyn. Oh.
Okay. My face is a little red. It's fine.
Ooh, I think my phone is ringing. It is.
It's
Scam
my girlfriend.
Yes, your girlfriend Scam Likely is calling me. You need to tell her to knock it off.
Anyway, we've gotten a few inches recently, but we canceled school because the wind chill was negative 13.
I feel like that is so smart. What they used to do here is do a 2-hour delay. What in 2 hours? What you're going to go from negative 13 to negative 12? Like it's not.
All it does is confuse the crap out of parents.
It's not going to improve anything.
Then they got to be late to school, they'll be late to work, or whatever they've got to do.
Either just get the kids or just cancel the day. Like it's silly. They used to do that all the time. Oh, we're having a 2-hour delay because of the wind chill. Great. It dropped another degree while you were delaying it. You did nothing. You helped nobody.
Right.
Anyway.
Maritza's here from Las Vegas.
Hello, Maritza.
She
Thank you
said,
for joining us.
Good morning. She's on time. All right.
Did you believe it? I was here on time too.
Oh my goodness.
I was.
Oh my goodness.
We were on mute, but I was here.
I guess hell did freeze over.
I mean, it's cold enough.
Because if you go, it's going to be frozen.
I'm going to be so mad. I'm planning on a lakeside cottage. I'm planning on it.
John is here, together strong, sharing experience, strength, hope, and one day at a time.
All the things, John. We believe in those things. All of them. Trying to get through this murkiness everybody calls life together.
That's right. Tanya's in the house. She says, morning all.
Good morning, Tanya.
Welcome, dear. And then Jerry is here. Good morning, good morning, Dustin, Chandra. Chandra.
I'll fight you.
And everyone. I know what your name is.
Do you?
But I have to say Chandra all the time.
Well, that's not my fault. Your phone doesn't understand not English.
I should just put your name in my phone as Chandra. S-H.
No.
Sh.
No.
Sh.
No.
Or Sharna.
That's not my name. That's not my name.
Just, my grandma used to call her Sharna.
Yes, she did. It was adorable. It was very
irritating at first.
Irritating and then adorable. Like who the hell's name?
I mean,
Sharna?
Considering most people can't get your name right anyway.
Is that even a name? Does anybody ever met anybody?
No sound. Can't hear anything. Restart after you turn the sound on. Let's see. They'll catch on eventually.
What you say? I don't know what that means, but I agree.
Little love you, heart, leg. What you say?
Yes.
Holly Springer's in the house. Morning, friends. And they can hear us now.
Holly. Oh, well, it's only been 20 minutes. I would
know what? All the people saying good morning to everybody. If I miss you, I am very sorry.
I'm trying to convince him to speed up a little. Oh, I do see Andy's here.
Andy is here. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning, Andy.
We talked on the phone a little bit on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yep. She called me and we talked about things.
Well, good.
And stuff.
And stuff.
Yeah.
Things and stuff and junk.
Well, I mean, that's the reason for. Well, we were texting and she's like, ugh.
I hate that.
When you kind of get to the point where you're like, it's too much to text.
So, like, we do that. So I'll text him on my way into work in the morning from the car. And it's like, talk to text. And that always frustrates me. And I'll do it once, maybe twice. And then I'm like, that's it. I'm calling. I can't. I don't want to talk to the car. I want to talk to him. I don't want to deal with the car. Because it never gets what I say correct. I'm always having to fix it. And it's very, I feel that. I'm like, nope, done.
Susan's working from home. Well, hello, Susan. I hope you're having a fantastic day working from home. I hope Eddie's keeping you toasty warm. If it's 10 degrees outside right now where you are, it's 9 degrees here, so not much worse or better.
You putting out your radio voice?
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Hello, Susan. This is the radio voice. Thank you for being a part of our chat.
Thank you for being a friend.
Okay, now you sound like a frog.
Ribbit.
Keep going.
Oh, my goodness.
Hello.
And Sherry is here. Hello.
Good morning, Sherry. I'm
Good Tuesday evening in the morning.
Yes, good morning.
And Lisa is here. Good morning, Lisa.
Mm-hmm. Good morning, Lisa.
Anytime someone says kitchen witch at work, all the cooks have to cackle. That's amazing.
That is nice.
Let's see. So she's got her upstairs gas fireplace going while she works, and I'm in my office getting stuff done.
Nice. I wish we did have a fireplace. Although I would be concerned that the children would burn the house down accidentally. Because,
Or on purpose.
Well, I always worry about it on purpose, but accidentally.
All right, there are Bride's Biscuits here. It was funny. We were I was watching.
Good morning.
Thomas had Adrian on a couple days ago, and Bride's Biscuit was chatting, and Adrian was like, "Oh, that's so nice." She did it, and everyone was like, "It's a man," and so he's talking about becoming Groom's Biscuit. I swear he's got to be somebody like famous because he won't tell us his name or
his name's like Fred.
It's probably Fred.
It's just Fred.
It's Fred.
Hey Fred, what's up?
Or it's like whenever when the girl had a crush on that boy at school, the Brady boy or whatever, and then we go to Costco and there's like a younger kid, like a younger teenager guy. I mean, he could be 25. I don't know. It's a younger teenager guy to me, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, look what his name is. And she's like, what? I'm like, it's Brady. And she goes, oh. So Brady.
Ooh. All right.
I'm not ready for her to have crushes on all these boys.
Well, Bride, your new name's Fred. Nice to meet you.
It's Fred Durst.
Might be.
Maybe.
You don't even know.
Yep. Carrie says, I don't have heat where I am in Texas. I do have a small space heater. I have blankets. We are in the 30s. Someone at church gave me a really good fan, so in the summer I won't melt. Oh, a fan in the summer is not enough in the Texas heat.
I don't know.
If you live somewhere in Texas where you don't have a heater, a fan isn't going to touch it.
You mean an air conditioner?
No, if you live in Texas somewhere where you don't need a heater.
Oh.
You know what I mean? A fan isn't. Yeah.
So we lived here in Indy and went 8 years without an air conditioner.
I had to buy one because I was like, I cannot.
He thought he was going to die. We all survived. 8 years without air conditioning. It was hot. It was moist. It was yucky. But we did it and it was fine. And I didn't even get window air conditioners until 2 years before you got us the new AC.
It was like 6 months.
Okay, maybe 6 months, whatever. Because he insisted. But I did fine.
It was like 100. It was over 100 degrees outside for like a month.
We did fine.
No, we didn't. All the
windows were open. There were fans. We all survived.
She looks back at this with rose-colored glasses.
No.
I look back at this with like, ugh, I hate it.
We went to the pool almost every day because there's a pool in the neighborhood. Like, it's fine.
Ugh. Risa's asking Lisa if she's sick of eggs yet because she's doing an egg fast. Egg fasts are like a true traditional egg fast. Let me look this up. Let me see. Because this is so at least six eggs daily plus 1 tablespoon of fat, butter, and oil, and 1 ounce of cheese per egg. Eaten every 3 to 5 hours, starting within 30 minutes of waking. That's the hard part for me. I don't want to eat within 30 minutes of waking up.
If I can't have my coffee, it's not going to happen.
Well, I mean, I don't know if people will have coffee or whatever. But
I'm just saying, if I can't drink my coffee. It's not going to happen. I don't care what kind of fast, what kind of diet, what kind of whatever. It's not going to happen if I can't drink my coffee.
So you're going to have 1 tablespoon of fat, 15 grams of butter, coconut oil, whatever, mayo per egg, cheese up to 1 ounce of full fat cheese per egg. Within, I think there's so much, like you're only supposed to have so many things of cheese a day or whatever. Let's see what to consume: eggs, fats, cheese, drinks, water, black coffee, tea, unsweetened, seasonings, low carb spices, herbs, low carb sweeteners.
Anybody named Herb?
Not anymore. It's kind of a you know, a name that doesn't really get used very much. Carbohydrates, no sugars, grains, fruits, blah 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 blah. Duration 3 to 5 days. To force the body, I think we're generally in ketosis.
Yeah.
Even when we have bad days.
As long as it's not a bad month.
I mean, like you, or like even like a bad week. But I mean, I think we've been doing this long enough that I would imagine that we don't really ever get kicked out of ketosis, or at least our metabolic flexibility hangs on. Because I think that's truly the goal when you've been doing this long enough. And I think because that's one of those things when people are like, I don't want to get kicked out of ketosis. I think your body is going to fluctuate daily regardless of what you're eating. I mean, if you're doing keto or whatever, you're going to be where your body's like, I need to ramp up sugar because I need this for my brain. I need this for this. So you're going to kind of fluctuate back and forth.
Right.
But the idea to force yourself into ketosis, if you've been doing this long enough, I think that this is a good way to lose a little bit of weight, I guess. Like
maybe to re-up.
Yeah.
Get another one-up life on there.
Ding ding.
Yeah.
But I've always thought about trying one. I'd be more inclined to do like a sardine fast.
I don't want to do that. I know that. I don't want to do that.
You like tuna?
I don't want to do that. I just don't want to.
And she says, "Yeah, I'm ready for steak tomorrow."
I want steak tomorrow.
Well, I will pull steak out so you can have steak tomorrow.
I do, or today.
Well, it depends if it thaws fast enough.
Yeah. Well, I doubt it will because the house is nearly as cold as it is outside. It's quite chilly.
Oh, yeah.
You have to bring the steak up here to thaw.
Yeah. And people are saying and talking to each other. Brian Dish is in the house. Good morning, Mr. Dish.
Good morning, Brian.
Okay. So Jerry's saying that Terry Girl wanted to talk to you today. Hope soon to answer some questions about her mom's home hospice care concerns. Yeah, if she comes in, we will definitely answer any of the concerns that she has.
Yeah, I can do my best.
She may be here already. I just don't know for sure.
Some things, you know, vary based on insurance, hospice providers, all of those things.
Yeah. Jen is here. Good morning, Jen. Hanging out with Jen.
Good morning,
I made that
Jen.
for her too.
Very nice. Very nice. Look at you all artsy fartsy and stuff.
I know it.
But yeah, if you guys have questions, things like that aren't necessarily like medical advice, I can sometimes help to clarify things or make things a little easier to understand depending on what they are. Sometimes I can make it just worse. So yeah, fair enough. If you have questions on things like that, I may be able to help.
I don't understand. Somebody said something.
What are we talking about?
Someone said impressive, Brian, but I didn't see what was impressive. I didn't see what it was.
Oh, well, maybe Brian's just impressive.
Yeah, I imagine.
You don't even know.
It's true. People are saying hello to each other all over the place. I don't know what I have. I have to make over 300. Okay, what is a
Click on it and bring it up so people can see this.
Yeah, so Tanya is saying she has to make 300 of these things. So
Galumpkies?
Galumpkies. Let's see what a galump.
Is that a food?
Oh, she works in a restaurant.
Oh, well, it must be. You're not spelling it right. Galumpki. I don't know what it is, but it looks good. Is it like a meat dumpling?
It's a name of a dish popular in cuisine, Central and Eastern Europe, made from boiled cabbage leaves wrapped around a filling of minced pork or beef, chopped onions, and rice or other carbohydrates such as kasha groats or potatoes. I'm sure we can figure something else to fill it with.
That looks just
because we could probably
wrap meat in cabbage leaves and eat it. Yeah, that looks freaking just yummy. I don't know if it is, but it looks yummy.
Delicious. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what would be a good filling in the middle of that. Like What would be something that would be good?
You
to,
know,
like,
there's the one that it's the keto egg roll filling.
yeah,
Doing that.
I would like that.
Yeah.
But I'd have to have someone else make it.
Yeah.
Ooh, just rub your elbow right where it is. So I've been watching these videos on the YouTube, okay? Because there's a lot of things that don't happen in the United States, or things that happen.
Scroll while you talk.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Yes. So you're watching these videos.
And they're going to all these, like, he goes to these countries and they get these, like, these massages. I mean, they're full on real massages, because this is like a legitimate YouTube channel, not one of the seedy ones. This one?
Yep.
And they're like, he's like getting these like hour and a half long, ridiculous full body massages where they're climbing with their elbows and their knees, and they've got like these like things to hold on to, and they're walking up and down their back. And I'm like, oh, I want that so bad. They're like,
he just wants somebody to beat him up on his back. That's all.
my legs, and they wash your feet, and they like shave you, and I'm like, I just want to be pampered for a day. But over like where they go, that's like $26. That would be like unreasonably priced here. Like,
Yeah.
it's so expensive, I can
Here,
never afford
what
it.
you want would be like $400.
I couldn't afford it here.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, stand your ground everywhere.
There's stand your ground in Indiana too, but there is workplace appropriateness, and specifically when you are in healthcare, you have to have.
I mean, you got to also be like, is this person grabbing onto you because they don't know what's going on?
The big thing is that many assaults in healthcare happen from confused patients. Not all of them, but
Right.
many. So you need to make sure that whatever your reaction is, you're not making things worse for the patient, right? It doesn't make sense that a patient, you know, and I've had a patient grab my hand before. You know, they're intubated and sedated, and we're trying to see if they're appropriate to get the to get extubated. And I'm saying, oh, squeeze my hand. I put my finger in their hand, which is my job to do. But they're completely confused, have no idea what's going on. They're terrified. They're scared. They were already kind of off their chain before this all happened, because they have maybe dementia or whatever as a baseline. And the last time it happened, the person grabbed my whole hand and was digging their fingernails into me. Now, an appropriate reaction to that is to push in and try to get them to let go, right? Now, what did happen is I went, and I took my other hand and pried their fingers off of me. What would be an inappropriate reaction would be a groin punch.
Punch him in the nose.
You know, or a face punch. Like, that's not okay.
Right.
You know, so there are rules to how to react, specifically in a healthcare work environment.
Rick is here.
Good morning, Rick.
The other Rick.
That other Rick.
The other Rick.
Is there a good Rick and a bad Rick?
I don't know. They have to fight about it.
Are they like evil twins?
I think so.
Who live in different areas?
Yeah.
Probably.
Evelyn says, when I learned it at school, it was called safety care training. Now they only let the behavior techs have it. They were not happy when I likened it to drag training when getting bitten.
Yeah, it's hard. And you know, things like that, like if we're bitten, we're told to feed the bite. So if somebody, say, bites the side of your arm, which I don't know how they would bite you there, like you kind of have to reach across someone's face for that. But let's say they bite the side of your arm, you're supposed to put your hand around the back of their face, like the back of their head, and push in and push the back. So you're pushing on both sides to hopefully get them to release that jaw. And if that doesn't work, then then I hear a visitor, so I'm going to step out for a moment.
I don't think they stayed in, did they?
They did not.
Okay, they probably heard us that we're going live. They'll be back soon.
Yes.
Lisa says, got to go to Costco and pick up my grandson. Pick up one of them chickens. I made a video last night because there's a lawsuit happening with Costco and their chickens because of the way their techniques and their practices with growing the chickens and all that stuff is sus. Now, I mean, this is the lawsuit. I don't have any information privy to any that anybody else does. I just know there's a lawsuit.
Right.
But they're selling these chickens at $4.99. And if anybody, because I found out about this lawsuit through Carnivore Bar, they had made a post and I was replying to the post saying, well, I understand, but my outlook on this is if we could get everybody eating better, that's the goal. Getting everybody to eat 20, 30, 40% better than they were, because it's going to take a long time. And if we were to have everybody on the planet tomorrow stop and go, okay, we're all going to be carnivore, the world would collapse. We don't have the infrastructure. We don't have any of it. The supply is not there.
Right. We're not prepared for this.
We're not prepared for that. So the thing is you have to understand that the average person doesn't give a flying crap about the intricacies of food production, the intricacies of what's in their food, let alone like the quality. They go, okay, Costco, I have a membership at Costco. They sell a chicken for $4.99 that has to be at least 3 pounds. If a Costco chicken is after cooked is less than 3 pounds, they have to discount it. So if it's like, 2 3/4 pounds, it'll be like $4.29 or whatever, right? Because they usually used to be the lady, because I was at Costco a couple of weeks ago, and I watched the lady. They have all the chickens. They pull them out of the rotisserie oven things, and then she was putting it in a bag and weighing it, and then putting it in a bag and weighing it. I'm like, pardon me, ma'am. I've never seen you guys weigh them before. And she goes, well, they're smaller than they used to be. They're smaller than they usually are. We've been getting smaller chickens in. And I mean, if you're a regular Costco customer who buys the rotisserie chickens, you're seeing it. Now, are they as small as the Walmart and Kroger ones? No.
Those things are sad.
They're tiny.
And they cost twice as much.
Yeah. Well, they cost about $7 or $8, right?
Right.
Yeah. So looking at that, they're bigger chickens. So just like they used to weigh almost up to 6 pounds. So you're getting 6 pounds of meat for $5, $4.99 plus tax. And are these the best chickens on the market? I'd imagine not. But if you go to Costco and you have the option between a fully cooked, ready to go, $4.99 chicken, or you go in their case and they've got 2 organic chickens for $10 a piece, and then you have to cook them. What are you going to go with if you are a busy mom, busy dad, busy whatever you are? You're off work. You've got kids to feed. You're trying to get everything done. You've got housework and bills to pay, and you've got all these things and kids and sports, and you've just got everything to do, and you don't have all the time to go, well, I'm going to rotisserie this chicken myself. No. So I think we have to look at where we are. Now, it is kind of up to us, unfortunately, us and our community here, to be the advocates for everybody who isn't going to give a shit.
Well, the other thing to think about is that in an ideal world,
everything's fine.
Animals are treated appropriately. Animals are raised free range, happy chickens.
Right.
The reality that we live in, that's not the case. Right? And we all eat meat. Okay. There are some that don't, but the vast majority of people eat meat. So if we don't have the means to provide free range, happy chickens that get, birthday hats on their birthdays and wear outfits and get babied, then what is our other alternative? Now, does that mean I think that they should be, kept in teeny tiny cages that aren't big enough for them to grow and that they shouldn't be able to move. And no, but there needs to be some acceptability to being able to feed a population and managing, the space, the confines that we have, and the rules and laws that are given. These are things that we can't change, right?
We, with our wallets and our voices and stuff, have a way to get things.
Yes, but even
takes
that
time, right?
takes time.
Yeah.
And oftentimes the change that you hope for is not the change that you get.
Because and with whoever runs the carnivore bar Instagram is very like, they are very not to start anything, but like they are very like aggressive with their with like, we shouldn't be eating those because there's better options out there.
And that's the other thing. Like if you look at carnivore bar, you're spending how much money on a how big bar? Like
if you a single bar for 2 ounces, which is 20, so 2 ounce bar, which is 20 grams of protein. I'm not sure what the fat content is. It's if you buy a single bar, it's $17. Now, I'm not here to throw shade at their business because I understand if they could lower their prices,
I'm sure they would.
They would.
But $17 for 2 ounces, 20 grams of protein isn't enough to sustain a person.
That's 3 chickens for 3. So 3 Costco chickens you're getting for the price of 1 carnivore bar, and you're getting 20 in. So for 1 carnivore, we're getting 20 grams of protein. But for those 3 chickens you're getting, that's at least 600 grams of protein.
Right. And food enough to feed more than one person.
You're going to feed, with 3 chickens, you're going to feed probably the average family for a week for $15. So is it a perfect system? Absolutely not. And I didn't go this deep into the video last night. I wanted to keep it short, sweet, and to the point. I will maybe make another video when we talk about quality of meat and the average, how the average consumer just doesn't, it's not on their radar. They've got too much other stuff to worry about. They barely look at the ingredients. They barely look at.
Most of them buy cereal and think it's healthy.
I mean, we used to go to the grocery store, and what was the main, because you may not remember this.
A whole Costco chicken, per AI overview on Google, provides roughly 120 grams of protein in total.
I did that, and they said it was like 260. So who knows?
At least 120. Yeah. Let's go with that.
Yeah,
at least 100.
When we used to go to the grocery store and we were buying what we thought were healthy, we were buying margarine. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know if we thought margarine was healthier than butter, but it sure was cheaper because it was 89 cents, 79 cents a pound.
Right.
And
we were buying the granola bars that, we were buying granola bars. Okay, let's start there. Second, we were not the chocolate dipped ones, the regular ones. Those are better.
Well, like
they're not
honey.
Better. They're all made with honey.
Yeah.
They're all made with sugar, and they're all made with grains.
Right.
It's not better.
And we would look at cereal, and I look back on this, and I think it's kind of funny. But what was the main thing you looked at? What was the one thing at each cereal you looked at as whether you were going to buy it or not?
How much sodium it had.
Yeah, and if it had too much sodium, she wouldn't buy it.
Yeah.
We didn't look at the carbohydrates. We didn't look at the sugar. We didn't look at the dyes.
Well, I always looked at the sugar, but
they're all. But I mean, if they're
all basically the same.
Yeah, I mean, you can Honey Bunches of Oats, Cheerios, all the cereals are basically the same carbohydrates and sugar content.
And I think the big thing that when we started eating keto to think about that never really crossed my mind beforehand, even when we were trying to eat better, was the serving size on the box, right? So like thinking about it, there's 20 grams of carbs per serving. Well, that doesn't sound that awful to somebody who doesn't know better, right? Mm-hmm. That doesn't sound that awful till you realize that a serving size of cereal
it's like a quarter cup
is a quarter of a cup. Tell me, when was the last time anybody saw anybody eat cereal and only ate a quarter cup of cereal?
Our granddaughter will eat 3 times that.
Yeah. It's just not a thing.
It's not.
And people don't know this and they don't realize it. So yeah, are the chickens at Costco treated poorly to create chickens at Costco? Yeah, probably.
Are they probably treated in solutions that aren't great? Are they bleached? Do they have maltodextrin in the seasoning on the outside? Sugar?
Whatever.
Probably.
But if it's affordable, it's manageable, it's high in protein, low carb, and it fits in your lifestyle, I mean, we all make sacrifices for the things that we do.
If you have the means to order your chicken from Butcher Box, awesome. I stand behind you.
Right.
If you have the hookup with a local farmer who will get you your chickens and butcher them and do all the things for you, and you can afford that, that's amazing. And I salute you and I support you.
Right.
That is not us.
That's not us.
We are Walmart, $1.77 a pound chicken thighs. We are buy 2 chickens at Costco when we go. We are even
frozen burger patties.
I love
who knows what the brand is and God knows what's in it.
I have tried every brand of frozen patties I can get my hands on.
Who knows what kind of meat?
I get the Walmart yellow or red, and I like those the best. Are they the cleanest? I can guarantee you they probably are not.
Probably not.
But the package says beef, and that's it. And I'm okay with it. They taste good. They're still not that cheap, but I need some beef in my life. So here's how this is, and she probably doesn't understand why I do this. But I don't eat steak. I make sure she gets the steak. We bought a big New York strip roast the other day, a week or so ago, and it was like $175.
I thought I was gonna vomit. It was that expensive.
We got 19 steaks out of it. I haven't eaten a single one of them. I cooked them for her.
Stupid expensive.
Because she deserves it. I eat hamburger patties. I eat hot dogs. I eat lunch meat. I eat the steakum things that are cheap because they're like $5 a pound.
And there's a lot of things I won't eat. I won't eat hot dogs.
No.
I'm sorry. If it came down end of the world apocalypse and there was only hot dogs left, I'm sure I could make it happen. At this point, I just can't.
I like sardines.
I just can't. I don't do those. I don't do hot dogs. I don't do.
She doesn't even like the steakums anymore. No. You like the chicken thighs.
I like the chicken thighs. I'll eat the chicken thighs.
I still stick with the idea that my chicken thighs are heart attack and or butter bobs are basically the same because they're cooked in a bath of boiling oil.
Yeah.
Lard or tallow, depending on whichever one I have today.
Yeah. But like, I don't know. It's just, I feel like they are picking fights where I'm wondering if the Tyson Chicken Company is paying somebody to start that lawsuit.
You never know.
Know what I mean?
But you got to understand that even with Costco, those chickens being a loss leader for them, that gets people in the door to buy their more expensive stuff. Because me getting out of Costco and spending less than $100
is impossible.
I mean, you can buy like 4 things and it's over $100.
Unless you're just getting gas and then you're not actually technically going in the building.
No, because I will go there just to get gas.
Yeah.
That depends on, because I now basically I get gas either from Wawa or I get gas from Costco.
Yeah.
At least at Wawa, like if I go get a coffee or something, I get points. Mm-hmm. And the other day I got 30 cents off a gallon. Woo. Off a fill up, 30 cents off a gallon for fill up.
Nice.
At Wawa. So that's cool. And I haven't really spent all that much money at Wawa to do that either. Just
getting gas.
Just coffee every once in a while. Yeah.
You need to scroll. We're like an hour behind.
I know. We're 30 minutes behind. But Biscuit says, I shop exclusively at Amazon. I hate them. We have a lot of things that come to us directly from Amazon.
Yeah.
Our coffee comes from Amazon because it's $1.50.
My chewing gum. Because it's
cheaper than Walmart. Because Walmart, for whatever reason, sells it for $9.24 a jar. And we get it on Amazon for somewhere between $7.50 and $8 a jar.
You see, the extra Polar Ice chewing gum is the one that I like. And it costs $11.49 for how many packs is that? I feel like it's 10 packs. So it's a little more than $1 a pack of gum. Whereas at Walmart, I think it's I think it's
Roughly-
$15 now, isn't it?
I don't know. I haven't looked in a while.
I feel like it's $15 now for the same 10-pack.
Carrie says, if I get kidnapped, then I just tell them my very bad jokes and they might send me back. Or you may get kidnapped and end up a place with air conditioning.
I mean,
And
it could be a win.
They might even feed you. I mean, let's go.
Quit.
Shauna's here.
Good morning, Shauna.
We love you, Shauna. Welcome.
Thank you for joining us.
Let's see. Risa says, I don't go to Trader Joe's because they're far away.
They are far away.
And I have to be on that side of town.
Yeah. Or to be going somewhere.
Yeah. I have to be on my way somewhere.
It's like 30 to 45 minute drive. And I know that doesn't sound like that much, but it's really that much when there's so much other stuff.
Even Sam's Club is equidistant to everywhere else we go. Like it's really the same distance.
Right.
As Costco is.
Yeah.
But I don't go because it's in the opposite direction of everything else.
Yeah.
Like we just don't go that way.
Yeah.
So I mean, I kind of feel, even though I even feel that way about Gordon's Food Service, it's
because they sometimes have really good deals.
It's right there. It's not even, it's like 2 minutes from Fresh Time, but it just feels like it's hours away.
Yeah.
I just feel like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Biscuit says I'm dead. There we go. Terry Girl is here. Terry Girl is here. Okay.
Good morning, Terry.
Terry Girl's here. Grandma made a song that made me, they made me this morning while unsuccessfully trying to change my mom's briefs. Okay. Okay. So cry. So she made her cry while she was trying to take care of her mom. Okay. So Terry is here. She has questions about her mother being on hospice and home hospice care. So let me go in and see where am I at here. I will probably, by doing this, probably miss some other comments, but I want to see if Terry has asked her questions. Let's see. Okay, she hasn't texted, she hasn't put anything else in there since that. So, okay.
Well, Terry, but feel free to put your questions up, and I will do my best to answer what I can. Excuse my burping.
Yeah, I got to scroll all the way back down here again. I was a little bit behind.
If there are things that you don't want to share in the group, is she able to message you?
She can email me, or she can reach out to me on Instagram. I have Instagram. You can message me on Instagram. But I imagine she wanted to talk about this here. She wanted to ask you questions. So Terry, if you were listening and you want to get in here and ask your questions, please do so.
Yes.
We're going to scroll through these quick things here. Something, I don't know what happened with Evelyn, but someone said, congratulations, Evelyn. Congratulations, and see what it was. I'm trying to look through because we're so far behind.
We are very far behind.
Had to rewind to get a laugh. I love that, Andy. Let's see. I got a whole bag of shh right here.
Yes.
Let's see. Beverly is here. 6 degrees feels like negative 22. Not bad out. Thursday's supposed to be negative 24. Feels like negative 31. That's a touch too cold. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure 6 is just low enough.
Yeah.
It can just stop now.
Yeah, I don't want it to be that cold.
Yeah, it can just stop now.
A man baby, bride's brisket.
Yes.
There's your favorite.
And the goats with the boobies.
We are so bad and far behind all the time.
Hello, booby goats. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, let's see. Andy says, it was a lovely conversation. Susan loves low voices. Love the two of you. Oh, crap. I'm being behind by 2 minutes. Turn on 2x.
We sound chipmunky.
Yeah. Let's see. Regular tent Friday. People talking about the weather.
The weather is garbage.
The weather outside is frightful.
Garbage.
Next week, our highs are in the single digits. I'm just going to be miserable to go out. Yeah.
Yeah.
You found me. I'm Fred Durst.
Yes. Told you, Fred.
Limp
Fred.
Biscuit. That'd be pretty cool, though. I'd be friends with Fred Durst.
Would you?
I would, because I still love me some $3 Bill, y'all. Like, that album is just, it's so quintessential 90s. But I met them in the 90s, and that album was the only album they had out. And he signed it. He wrote Fred Sucks on it. And that's, I'm sure, what he wrote on everybody's thing. But
yeah, but it made you feel special.
Yeah.
My coffee is gone.
Well, I'll make you some more later.
I feel sad.
What's the purpose of an egg fast? I think really for a purpose of an egg fast is just to kind of get like a
quick jump into keto.
Yeah, like I mean, or just getting back into it, or you want to like shed a little bit of weight.
If you're already into it, it's a boost in your metabolism, sort of get things back on track if you've been off track.
Yeah, people like kickstart the weight slump. And Evelyn says in the Ketogenic Woman's Egg Fast book, it says you can add intermittent fasting. Just be sure to eat the minimum number of eggs. I mean, it's hard to eat less than 6 eggs in a day. I make 8 eggs at a time with scrambles. Just for me. She eats 4.
Most times.
Let's see. Amy says my ketones.
Sometimes I give half of it to the dogs.
That's where their shoats get tiny.
Yep, their shoats get tiny.
Amy says my ketones were at 3 this morning before I broke my 40-hour fast. I love it. It's it's difficult for me to get that high. I have to eat the whole bag, but ketones, like I think the highest I've ever been is like 6 point something, but that's like at a 2-week fast.
I don't know.
Let's see. High ketones. Yes, we've tried checking hers, but it always errors out. Her blood's toxic, I think. Toxic.
Probably.
Yeah.
My blood is garbage. My body is garbage. It just is. Everybody's
saying hello. Yeah, traditionally spelled whatever that gobbledygook. Our traditional Polish cabbage rolls. They look delicious. Parboiled cabbage leaves wrapped around savory filling and minced meat, usually beef or pork, mixed with rice or barley.
Yes.
Barley.
Okay. So, did anybody watch Babe, the pig movie where the pig talked?
I haven't seen it in like 100 million years.
There's a spot where the dogs are talking, and one of the dogs is telling about the history of the other dog and why the dog is such a meanie. And it says, there was a flood and the dog, got washed away and the herd got washed away. And she said, by the time they found him, he was barely alive. And I can't. And anytime I hear anything barely or barley, I just, in my head, it goes, he was barley alive.
I'm Brave. The one boy, like the one prince that they're trying to fix up with Merida. Uh-huh. And he's like, yes. And I was watching a man beard meets food video the other day. Mm-hmm. And he had a guy who's like a UFC fighter or whatever. And that guy sat down. And they were doing a wing challenge. You're supposed to eat they had to try to eat more than 63 wings in an hour and a half.
Oof.
And when he talked, I had to turn the video off because I could not understand a word. He sounded just like that guy. And I don't know how.
Just real fast and real heavily accented and very fast.
I would never say, because he would knock me out with naked rear choke, whatever. But like, I could not. Woo! I was trying. I was like, I was just sitting here watching it. I'm laying in bed watching it because I love his videos. And the guy was like, I'm like, I don't know what's happening. I don't like this, and he's following right along. And I'm like, I don't understand. I'll have to show it to you later. But it was like ridiculous.
It was barley alive.
After I have my organ meat with my steak for dinner, I'm thinking of incorporating an egg fast. I like steamed egg bites from the Instant Pot. They taste like cheesecake to me.
I think you've had bad cheesecake.
How do we say that politely?
I'm sorry for the cheesecake that has insulted you along your life, Evelyn. If you want to know what good cheesecake tastes like, I can help you out. But
Thomas is here.
Well, hello.
Hello, Thomas.
Thank you for joining us.
And Evelyn said, Risa says to Evelyn, I love egg bites, and they are so easy to make in the Instant Pot. We don't even have an Instant Pot anymore. We got one when they were all the rage.
I never used it.
No, I used it to make eggs.
Anyway.
I used it like at least 12 times. Now, the air fryer, on the other hand, that we have now, that thing gets used like 10 times a day.
Cleaned.
It needs to be dipped into some CLR or something.
Anyway.
Just take a bath with a toaster. Anyway, let's see.
Truffles and brie in the egg bites. Want to try it?
I don't know.
You wouldn't eat that. Truffles are mushroom.
Sherry says, I miss Costco chicken. Nearest one to me is 2 hours away. They might actually still be hot
That's true.
I'm just saying.
You could drive 2 hours away and get one, and it'd still be warm.
Oh man, I tried to break them apart and burning my fingers. I'm like, I don't know what
Yes.
they're doing. They're made of lava.
They are fresh lava.
Julie Powell is in the house. Good morning, Dustin and Chandra. I'm off today, and I get to visit with you guys for a bit. It's going to be a great day. That's right.
Good morning, Julie. I feel like we haven't seen you in a hot minute. Thanks for coming in.
It's been a little bit. Sean, I wish I liked rotisserie chicken. What is it that you don't like about rotisserie chicken? I eat the skin.
It just tastes like chicken.
I like the skin.
I like the meat, but I prefer the dark meat. And on a chicken, that's like not much. And then if there's only white meat left, as there always is, because everybody else eats the dark meat too, if you coat it in cheese, it's edible.
Or you just put down a bed of cheese, fry it crispy, put some of the meat on top, and then roll it up with some avocado.
Avocado.
You got a bunch of avocados downstairs.
I do. I need to get on eating them because they're going to just rot in the closet.
Yeah. And there's some in the fridge too, I think. Everyone's saying good morning, good morning, good morning. Andy says Susan is headed to work. I told her what you said and did. Low voices. She loves you guys as much as I do. Well, I'm so very glad.
Well, I hope she's got a safe trip to work and work is tolerable.
Yeah. Shauna needs a refill.
Me too.
Biscuits, never been to Costco. None by me. I do roast my own chickens. Come to the Midwest and we'll go to Costco.
Yes.
I told Aaron, I was like, because he went to Costco with some girl. And I was like, whenever you're in Indianapolis and you need to go to Costco, I'm your dude. He just laughed at me.
Yeah.
We'll take the claw to Costco.
Yeah.
The claw. Maybe his dog will poop. Anyway. Let's see. Definitely depend on those chickens for dinner. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a quick, easy, cheap dinner.
Yeah.
And we can get more than one meal out of a chicken most of the time.
I mean, I can eat half a chicken in a sitting, even maybe a little more than a half. And I'll dip it in barbecue sauce or buffalo sauce and just go to town. So, I mean, realistically, me getting, a $5 chicken, that's a pound and a half of meat from me for $2.50.
Right.
And then if you really wanted to go crazy, you could just take a couple of the carcasses and boil them up and make your own bone broth and add some carrots and some celery in there or whatever you want to do.
It's just really, it makes sense.
I mean, I know, and the one thing about the carnivore bars, they were like, it's so bad for us. It's like you're paying the price later for the cheap stuff now. And I'm like, I mean, we're already paying the price. I mean, tell me, like, there's plastic in our water. There's poison in our water. There's poison in our food. We've overdone
it all.
We've overdone it all. There's nothing you go outside, you can't even breathe.
There are people getting cancer from living near phone lines. Like, come on. What are we trying to accomplish here? We're surviving in the landscape that we have created for ourselves.
I mean,
so is it perfect?
No.
Does it work?
We have to do better. But better is an incremental thing because there's no way to avoid everything. And realistically, I would almost venture to say that the difference in health benefits of a $20 perfectly clean, free-ranged, rotisserie chicken versus a $5 rotisserie chicken is probably a few percentage points difference in health value.
Well, and I guess the difference would be is if you can do that for every meal. Like, that's the difference, right? Because you get one of the fancy pants $20 chicken, doesn't have anything special in it, doesn't is whatever.
And all these animals are breathing the same air we are, drinking the same water we are.
That's great. Now replicate it for every meal, right? And if you can't, then do what you can with what you can do.
Rick likes parking lot chicken and/or sometimes dumpster chicken.
I mean, I ain't faulting you.
Evelyn says, I need it. I think about you every time I go to Costco, Evelyn, because I walk by and I see the macadamia nuts. So I need to get a membership to Costco. Sam's Club has been getting rid of all the keto things. They don't have almond flour or G. Hughes BBQ anymore. How?
So I feel like
Costco does that too.
I feel like they all do that. But I feel like keto became a quick craze in 2024, and it was sweeping everywhere. And then it started slowing down. And so even though the things are still selling off the shelf, I don't think they're feeling like the trend is going to continue. Because even like Walmart's cutting back on a lot of their keto things.
Well, I mean, I made a video in 2023 about that very thing. Oh, I got my thing. Happy anniversary on YouTube. You have given the world 6 years of video.
Woo.
Now I've been doing this full time for 5. The first year gave a video. First year was like 1 video.
So thanks for sticking around if you've been here for 6 years.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, this is all you get.
Costco is a good, like, there's things that I like about Sam's Club. They have an imitation crab that's like only half of the carbs as the regular imitation crab you could find in stores.
Mm-hmm.
So I will get that every once in a while. It's like $10 a package.
They also have a brick of Asiago cheese.
Oh yeah.
And that's definitely worth the membership.
Well, we can have our kids, because our kids have a Sam's Club membership.
Yes.
So every once in a while, I'll have our daughter pick me up a bag of the because sometimes I just really want, and it's less carbs, but I just really want the imitation crab.
Yeah.
And we just tell her to get you a block of cheese.
Yeah, that Asiago, it's a brick, and it's totally worth it.
Yeah. Sean is here. Good morning, Sean. How are you and Shell?
Good morning, Sean.
I hope you're doing wonderful, you too. And her dogs eat 2 Costco chickens a week, or GSDs. I'm guessing, I don't know if that's dogs or if that's like kids or grandkids, or I don't know what's going on here.
Yep. Don't know the verbiage. We're too old.
And Julie says, Joe and Rachel raise meat chickens that they said can't move around very well. It's a meat bird.
Yeah. I mean,
and they live on a farm.
Again, in an ideal world, they'll all be free range. They'll have, maybe you'll take the chickens out jogging. I don't know what chickens are supposed to do.
I don't either.
But maybe,
we can't have chickens. It's alleged. I don't know. HOA. We've got an HOA. People still do it, but
I mean, technically we're outside of city limits, so we should be able to. But the thing is, in an ideal world, your chickens will get their own iPads and they will have, their own.
And I mean, really,
earbuds.
I mean, the thing about
cars.
This.
But the reality is, chicken is for meat. That is what it's raised for. You can have feelings. That's okay. But I'm still going to eat chicken. And I don't really.
I mean, we don't eat dogs. We don't eat cats. We're one of a few countries that doesn't eat horse.
And I don't think too hard.
It's actually illegal to eat horse. Not to eat horse here. It's illegal to sell horse for meat in the United States. I'm not sure why. I mean, I understand like the feelings about horses because people love their horses, but like that's a lot of meat.
Yeah. Well, I feel like there should be.
Because in a panic situation, it's like, well, the cows are gone. Come here, Buttercup. Come here, Secretariat. Let's go.
I think there are very different things when it comes to starvation, right? So, like, say we lived in, I don't know, the Great Depression, right? During the Great Depression, if your horse fell lame, I imagine as a family you would probably eat your horse, because that would be the food that was available. And it sounds bad, it sounds mean, it sounds whatever, but, it is what you would do to survive.
Evelyn says, I prefer the keto brick, which has a couple of carnivore flavors, over the carnivore bar. It's still $15 a bar, but easy to keep in my bag. So, okay, so here's the difference between, in my opinion, between the carnivore bar and a keto brick. I'm not much of a fan of either. Mm-hmm. I would probably rather eat the carnivore bar over the keto brick, because I mean,
texture and taste is better.
No, the carnivore bar is I don't understand. It's an abomination of a texture thing going on.
It's still not good.
But keto brick, the flavor, I'm not a big fan of. But I think keto brick brings more to the table. I think keto brick, for the price, you're getting more protein. You're getting 1,000 calories, which, whether or however you look at calories, you're still getting 1,000 of them. Versus the carnivore bar, probably, I don't know, 200 calories. I don't know. I mean, not that it really matters, but I think like up there a little bit, Rick Mr. Charger Mopar says that Carnivore Bar is going to go out of business. I don't know. I just think like that's a bougie person's thing. Like if you're like, I take these everywhere I go. I have them on my planes. I'm like, well, if you can afford to fly on a regular basis, you can probably afford to have Carnivore Bar.
Carnivore bars generally contain 400 to 435 calories per bar, 18 to 20 grams of protein, depending on the flavor, and 35 grams of fat.
Yeah. And you're paying $17 per bar if you buy them individually, or 6 bars is $100, 25 bars, $325, and 50 bars in an ammo can is $700. Now
I can't.
I've got a cabinet full of keto bricks. I may not like them very much,
but when push comes to shove,
they're up there and we can use them. They're shelf stable. We've got 2 carnivore bars too, but you know, because they sent me a pack of 3 to try. We tried the one on camera for you guys on a Tuesday night live, and we're like, we were not prepared for that texture.
It's bad.
It's crispy, crunchy, and smooth and creamy.
And slimy. It's just not good.
And I mean, and I have nothing against the company as a whole. I just, for me, there's a thing about being in a situation where you are smug enough to think that your opinions go above and beyond the socioeconomic situations of others. Because I've been poor. We are. I would say we aren't, but we are. Like, you know, we could be poor next week with everything we've got going on. If things went south, we would be poor.
If you think about it, the vast majority of the population is 1 to 2 paychecks away from homelessness.
Yeah.
So, you know, to think that that we would be so smug in our, you know, in our lives to think that we couldn't be affected is ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see that. I don't even see a world for us to where like Carnivore Bar would make sense for us. And like I said, I have no problem with the company. They make a great product. They make a clean product.
I feel like great is not the adjective.
I use great as a thing because I know they're trying to be something of value.
Right.
Now, it's just out of reach for the average person.
It's also disgusting.
But it tastes, the taste is good. If you get past the textures, the taste is good. It tastes like meat.
It's like having somebody else's crunchy vomit in your mouth.
See, this is why we can't have nice things. But anyway.
Just saying.
Shauna for $5 just because.
Oh, we love you, Shauna.
You are the absolute best. Thank you so very much, dear. Thank you.
This boy's trying to get himself to
KetoPalooza.
KetoPalooza.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to KPL, KetoPalooza. I mean,
every little bit helps. So thank you so much, Shauna.
Yeah, I remember buying baked Lay's. Well, one baked Lay's to me tastes better than regular Lay's.
Yeah, but buying baked chips because they're healthy.
Yeah.
Come on now. Like, we know better now, but your average person doesn't.
I mean, even think now, like, people utilize their air fryers. I think for me, an air fryer is a convenience tool, not a health tool, because I mean, things still taste better fried.
Right.
And they're probably, I mean, if you're frying them in the right fats, they're perfectly fine. But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sean's on the, Sean, yeah. The thing is the things we used to do, like, to be healthy.
Yeah. I mean, that even now they've created the naked Doritos and naked Cheetos and whatever that don't have all the dyes and yada yada. They're still just as bad as the old ones. They're just slightly different in color.
Right.
I mean, but these are the things that we do as a society, as people, is we're being healthy.
Right. Risa says, gotta go. By the way, saw the latest video. Thank you. Great video. Well, thank you so very much. I did that very quick.
Have a good rest
I put that together very quick, and I was very proud of that video.
Even though you left like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah. And Biscuit says, I would eat Costco chicken every day if I could. Yeah,
I mean it's good.
I mean, it'll...
Fred, it's delicious.
Yes, Fred.
I mean, it's some good chicken. Some good eats.
Of course you are, Sean.
I'm so glad that we paint that picture in your head.
I'm glad, yeah. And Rick's over here. Rick understands poverty.
Yeah.
Rick is the epitome.
He lives in his means.
He understands what he's got. He rides his bike and as somebody who, I mean, you know, we chuckle and things, and it's funny because he snatches up ducks and iguanas, and he's probably single-handedly keeping the iguana population in his neighborhood down.
Right.
But I mean, you know, you can laugh and chuckle, but I mean, realistically, he's doing exactly what the average person won't do to make ends meet.
Yeah.
He's not going into debt. He's, you know, I mean, he's, you know,
He's
it's
figuring
just
his
him
life
and his
out
just
and
him and his cat.
living in his means and making stuff work.
And you said Walmart's too expensive. I mean, Walmart.
Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's too expensive for us.
Walmart. I mean, I don't buy meat from Walmart unless it's frozen hamburger patties or chicken thighs.
Considering going for me from shopping to Goodwill to shopping at Walmart, not that Goodwill can't be out of their minds and start selling Walmart items for more than Walmart, because they do.
They do
But
that, yeah.
for the majority, I'm like, I could have bought this for $5 at Goodwill, and now I'm at Walmart and you're wanting 15. Yeah, I'm just not paying that. I'm just not. So I feel that.
I just look at things and I'm like, and I have to keep a mental tally of like, well, how much is steak? How much is beef?
It here? How much is it there? How much is it there? Is it worth the 20-minute drive to a different place to get it?
Biscuit says Amazon buy me real cheap for ground beef, $1.99 for 80-20, and eggs, $1 for 18 count. That's amazing.
That is amazing. We need to look.
He's in New York.
I've never bought groceries from Amazon.
Well, I think he had. Now, do you have an Amazon? Like, do you have one of those Amazon stores, Biscuit? Let me know if you have one of those Amazon stores.
Yeah, Fred, tell us.
Yeah, Fred, Mr. Durst. How is the band? How are they holding up? That since the bass player died. My condolences, anyway. We eat a lot. I buy 5 to 10 dozen eggs at a time. I bought $20 worth of eggs the other day. It was 10 dozen eggs.
Yeah.
Which that used to be $6.
Yeah.
For 10 dozen. Yeah. Parking lot chicken. Biscuit says I love hot dogs. I go through a pack a week. I go through a pack a day. I'll eat one whole pack, because that's a pound of hot dogs.
I just don't like either of those. Oh, I do love sauerkraut though.
Oh, not me.
I love sauerkraut.
Maritza's got the right idea. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Please, please, please.
Do the things.
Get gas from Taco Bell. Now, he even uses poop gas to run his stove and stuff.
Nice.
Like, legitimately.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I need to figure out how you're doing that stuff here, you know? Let's see.
Boys and girls, it's 11:30, and I'm probably gonna have to scoot.
Yeah, I gotta finish up this chat, and then I'll be scooting too.
If Terry wants to contact Dustin,
if Terry shows up and has these questions,
questions.
Here, before you run out of here, let me see. Okay, so she was here an hour ago, so she may not have been able to stick around, but she didn't ask any questions. Let me check my email real quick, just to make sure she didn't email me.
Yeah. If you guys want to let her know, she can email Dustin, and we can answer hopefully any questions she might have. So I know hospice is tough. There's a lot to manage. The hospice company should, in theory, be answering all of your questions, but I can certainly help in any way that I can. Seeing anything?
Oh.
Okay.
She's emailed me again. I gotta do that too.
Well, on that note, I love you all. Have a good rest of your day. I love your face. Goodbye.
Naughty.
Sometimes you have to be just a little bit naughty. And I have to call the roofing guy back.
Okay.
So, bye, guys.
We're still waiting on them to sign that check and send it back to us.
I think so.
Okay. They should have sent it directly to them, but whatever. Oh, that went all the way back up again. Oops. I was like, what is that saying that thing there? Let's see here. All right. Back to where we were. And Biscuit says that lucky for ground beef, but all the other beef is 2 to 4 times natural. That's ridiculous. I would buy ground beef at that price. And Andy knows that Gordon Food Service has the best. We got some salami. Well, we've got salami in the fridge, babe. We need to eat. Yeah, I got it from Costco the other day because I sent you a picture of it. Yeah. expect they do this in food deserts to control consumption of various markets. It's certainly not based on supply demand. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have the option because I think to me, like most of the Amazon stuff is going to come to us from Whole Foods, and they're not going to sell anything at a bargain price. That's whole paycheck. Sharon Holloway is here, just taking a break from her workout. Well, welcome and thank you so very much. We love you very much. I hope you're feeling okay. Bride's Biscuits, pseudonym for Limp Biscuit. See, I knew it. I knew it. Fred. Thomas says, I can barely contain my laughter. Yes. Evelyn has 2 Instant Pots I use daily. Live on the counter. My air fryer is still in the box. I almost could use a second air fryer. I need to find one that's easier to clean. That's big and easy to clean. That's what I need because mine is just impossible to clean. Like you gotta it's gonna take like a whole day just to clean it. I kind of wish like one of those air fryer companies would reach out to me like they've done with Chris Cook in Nashville and all the other people and send me some free air fryers for a video. One that are easy to clean. That's what I want. Shauna says that rotisserie chickens does something weird to her taste buds. They can't really explain. And I mean, that's fair. We all have those. We all have that stuff that we can't do, right? And Biscuit says, I predict it will be even better than the Rick collab. No shade to my iguana eating brother. That's right. And yeah, Aaron is in the house. Says Costco chicken really is crazy how long it stays warm. I'll still pick up a lost leader chicken whenever I'm there. Yeah. I mean, I wish they were cleaner. I wish they were raised more humanely, but I mean, for $5, it's really difficult to say, I'm going to pass on the $5 chicken and go for the 2 for $20 chicken that I have to cook myself. I mean, I'm sure it would be better. Maybe. I don't know. Amy says, my air fryer is 8 years old and is so greasy, I'm waiting for the grease fire. That's how mine is. Like, I will never even show anybody pictures of it. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. I mean, it's embarrassingly disgusting. Like, I'm surprised. Like, I think it's so kind of gunked up that like the fan doesn't turn very well. Like, yeah. Biscuit says we will meet one day, Dustin. Just put it on a bucket list. I do want to see Limp Bizkit again. I would like to see them do like a $3 Bill Y'all tour. Because I saw them a couple of times during $3 Bill Y'all in 98. I saw them twice in 98 and I saw them in 99. Yeah, I saw them twice in 98. One show they jumped out of a giant toilet. One they jumped out of a big spaceship. And then in 99, they had like a big crazy like lab, like science fiction lab that they were dancing around in. Yeah. Yeah, we had an Instapot. We didn't use it as much. And Biscuit says that I would buy more gadgets if I had more counters. I drag stuff out and put it away. I mean, that's the thing is like, we've got a creamy that I don't use very much. I should use it more. So I'm always wanting ice cream, but like our freezer space is at like, we have 3 freezers and I feel like our freezer space is a hot commodity. Like there's never enough room in our freezers. But then again, I go and look to see how much room we have. There's like frozen pizzas and burritos and ice cream bars and shit in there. And I'm like, I can't fit my creamy stuff in here. But I would buy more gadgets if I had more counter space. But yeah, for sure. And Aaron says, to me, the better Costco chicken deal is when I can find the trays of gold rotisserie chicken legs. It's $5 for 8 whole legs, drumstick and thighs together, probably about 3 pounds of meat. I mean, yeah, you can buy their chicken, like you can buy their chicken legs that are like spiced up, or like even the chicken thigh or the chicken wings that are really good that they have. Yeah. And Biscuit says, we get a lot of dumpster divers here in NYC. A few decades back when I was a couponer, I would go in just for that. Yeah, like I had one successful like extreme couponer moment. I'm so proud of myself. I will talk about it forever. Somehow there was like a deal with coupons. You could stack these deals. And I got 20 boxes of cereal, Post, like real, like General Mills cereal or whatever. 20 big boxes of cereal, a gallon of milk, and like a thick little container of coconut oil for $20. One of the best days of my life. Evelyn says, happy 6th YouTube anniversary. Well, thank you. I truly love that. It's crazy that 6 years has gone by so fast. Like, really crazy. Everybody loves Asiago and Manchego and Aged Gouda and Taligo and mascarpone. All of it, really. Yeah, cheese is good. Sharon says, watch some homesteading and get a small farm and the small farm channels to see how meat birds are raised other than the birds touching the ground or maybe getting a non-GMO feed. Not much difference. Yeah, I think that's one of the things I wish they would do if they could maybe feed them like what they're supposed to eat. Like, I'm sure they're feeding them like some kind of like soy feed that's like whatever modified to make them get fat. But they should be eating bugs and worms and all that stuff. German Shepherd dog. Okay. Thank you for that. Sunny is here. Good morning, Dustin and Chandra. I love it. Chicken legs, 89 cents a pound on Amazon. I keep a supply. I need to look and see, do they have chicken thighs for that price? Because I would buy and have them ship that to me every week. Oh, we love those. Biscuit says, I used to eat protein bars decades ago for hiking, climbing. They served a purpose for me then, not going back. I mean, we loved Quest bars. We would eat Quest bars because they were something treat-wise before all the keto stuff really hit the market. But Quest bars were okay. But I would still eat, like, if we bought a box of 4 and Chandra would have 1, I would eat 3. Especially when they came out with, like, the hero bars. Those were just candy bars. Yeah, John says, yeah, you must have a special Amazon. You always talk about the deals, but I never find those deals. I never see them at all, ever. And Biscuit says, I found out by putting in a zip code that the sales are regional. I believe it's about market control. Steak by me is triple everywhere else, and we don't have Costco, Sam's, Walmart, Aldi, Food Line, or et cetera. Yeah, that's crazy because you've got all like, so like in New York, one of the good things about New York is you have all of the small like bodegas and tiny little, and what you would assume are independent grocery stores, corner stores. But with that comes the high prices because they have no buying power. They have no ability to buy in bulk to cut their prices. So then you're just paying probably $5, $6 a gallon of milk instead of getting it at Costco for $2.19. And Evelyn says the meat at Aldi has tripled in price. You know, when Aldi has always been one of those places that is deceptively affordable. Like, it's affordable, but it's not as affordable as it seems. To me, you have to really shop by ounce or cost per item, or instead of like cost per package. You got to look, okay, so this like, but to me, like a lot of times I've noticed that Aldi will say it'll look cheap, but it's like a 14-ounce pack instead of a 16-ounce pack or whatever it is versus, you know. So, yeah. Sharon is not going to KPL, going to see Shauna instead. Well, I can hardly fault you for going and visiting Shauna because she is the GOAT. And Biscuit says, why would companies price differently by region? I can't explain. Well, it's the reason that, you know, like, so it's like there's like you can go to different Walmarts and see different prices. Now there's probably some similarities, and there's probably a lot of prices that they do keep the same, but there are also things in various Walmart stores that the prices are going to be differently. Like there's a Walmart that I don't go to very much just because of the way they run the store. They don't have ever any like live people like checking people out. It's all the self-checkouts, and the lines are always ridiculously long. Like you're waiting in like a super long line to check out. So I don't like going there. And it's kind of out of the way. There's been a few times where I've stopped there because it was kind of like, well, I can stop here real quick and jump in, but I'd go out of my way now and save time. But that Walmart will have things at a different price, but they also carry things different than other Walmarts. I noticed that the Walmarts in our area will often have different things. They'll stop carrying something at one store and keep it at the other, even if they're owned or run by the same like person, because Walmarts are almost kind of franchised in a weird way. So like they're connected, like different Walmarts in your city may be connected to each other and some may not be. And you can tell by the way the stores are run, the layouts. I mean, that they're franchised. So, I mean, obviously Walmarts are going to look like Walmarts and whatever, but yeah, I don't know. But I would really love to see how you're doing the prices on your Amazon stuff. Yeah, Shauna says, given the current life situation, I couldn't afford to fly out or hotel or convention. Oh, I mean, I'm going to be trying to drive there, and I'm still like, people have helped me, help support me with money, and I'm, hopefully I'll be able to work it all out, because like the convention, the ticket for KPL was $250 because I didn't get one of the early tickets for $189, $200 or whatever. So then and if I don't find someone to share a hotel with me, then I'm out $600 instead of $300. So hopefully everything works out and I'm able to make it and pull it off. I'm very confident that I'll be able to do it, but there's always that like fear, like, and Biscuit says, we have a Family Dollar. We have Family Dollar here everywhere too. They are a ripoff for food, but yeah, Family Dollars are around. The food prices there are ridiculous because they know what they're doing, because they're strategically put in place. Same thing with like Dollar Tree or the Dollar Generals. Dollar Generals are under investigation because they will have the price on the shelf and then they'll charge you something different at the register. So they're under investigation. I don't know how long. I don't know if they'll ever be able to do anything about it. Grandma says, Walmart drives me nuts. More and more things are not Yeah. Well, now in my Walmart, I've noticed they've got the LCD price tags on everything. So while someone may argue that that's convenient for them, they don't have to go and reprice things. They can just update it with like a scanner gun or whatever as they walk by. But also I think that opens them up to implementing like pricing. Like they can change the pricing based on the day. So like, is it 6 o'clock and between 5, 6 and 7 and moms are in and they're in a hurry trying to get stuff for dinner? They could maybe price things up 10 cents or $1 or whatever, depending on what it is. So they can do the dynamic pricing. That's what I don't like. But I kind of figured as technology grows, we're going to see more things like dynamic pricing. But I've also noticed like app integration. Maybe if you go into the Walmart app and try to buy things, the prices are different than if you go in the store. So there's differences there. Sometimes the app is more expensive. Sometimes the app is cheaper than buying things in the store. So if it may be cheaper to buy things on the app and just go and pick it up. But I'm weird about that. I just got a shot for myself. Yeah. Yeah, and Shauna says a short weekend at KPL cost me about $1,000. Yeah, I mean, it really. I mean, even for me driving, so at least I don't have the flight. So it's going to cost me $40, $40, $50 to drive there and back. Realistically, in my car. But yeah, I mean, hopefully I don't think there's any parking, but that'll be good. All right. It's delivery here. It ships out of New Jersey. Let's see. It's just under $1,000 for both Carl and I. Well, that's the difference, because you guys are splitting the room. So realistically, I mean, yeah, you guys are paying the price, but I mean, like, that's the thing. Yeah. I bought a ton of hot dogs, Dustin. I start lying today. I'll definitely eat daily. I love it. Strawberry poop gas. Everybody's saying bye to Chandra. I'm really far behind. Amazon grocery, cage-free, large white eggs, grade A, 18-count Amazon grocery store. Eggs, best price on Amazon, typically $3.99. Price $1.06. I found that for a while, Walmart prices were more expensive than like Eggland's Best. I thought that was crazy. During the height of the egg price crisis, where you were spending like $30 for 5 dozen eggs, you're thinking they were over $5 a dozen. $5.50 a dozen or whatever. So you're spending like almost, they were like got to like $29 for 5 dozen eggs at one point. Eggland's Best were cheaper. I mean, we're talking maybe 50 cents a dozen cheaper, but cheaper nonetheless. So just paying attention to that, like, why would you buy Walmart eggs if Egglands are best? Or Egglands are cheaper, rather. Let's see. Shauna says, the new Ninja Crispy Pro looks amazing. I'm almost considering a second one, but limited money. That's how I feel about everything. And Biscuit says, also current Just Bear, Angus beef, ribeye, USDA choice, no antibiotic, Ever brand, Just Bear, etc. $29 a pound. Ugh, that's ridiculous. That's like twice the price. That's like almost twice the price of what Costco's selling it for right now. Woo! Then clean the air fryer. It's not that hard. You know, it's hard for me to clean things I don't want to do. It's hard to do the things you don't want to do. You know what I mean? Because it's a Ninja air fryer. It's the one that you flip up and like the thing comes. I just want to unplug it and dip it and shake it. And like, you know. And Aaron says, my Ninja air fryer is embarrassing too. I love the tray style design, but it's so hard to clean. Yeah, I just don't want to. And I mean, I need to get like a bucket and then like fill it with like vinegar and baking soda and all that stuff and just just vinegar and dip in the trays so they clean because they get gross and caked on that the air doesn't flow. Yeah, it's not bad. As long as you clean the basket or the trays, our grill is gross looking too. You know, I do my best. And Biscuit says, I started using the paper liners on my air fryer. Oh, mine doesn't use those because mine's like the door comes down. I have, let's see if I can show you. Let's see. So this is the one that I use. I think, yeah, this is the one that I have. And I got it for $20 at a yard sale, brand new. It wasn't in the box, but it was brand new. This is the one that I have. Basically this one. It might be, yeah, I think, yeah, this is the one that I have, yeah. It's got the baskets and the trays and everything in it. Yeah, but so there's not really a way to use paper liners in that one. But that's what I have. So Sonny says, if Costco and Sam's have the same prices on rotisserie chicken and Costco has issues with raising them humanely, is Sam's having the same issue with raising chickens? Does Costco sell more than... Costco sells more, I think. I think Costco sells about $100 to $200 million worth of chickens. Let's see. Let's see. Costco sells an enormous number of rotisserie chickens, exceeding 100 million annually, with recent figures showing sales of 137 million in 2023, a significant increase from 117 million in 2022, making them a massive loss leader to draw customers into the store. Let's see. Annual volume. The company consistently sells over 100 million chickens each year. That's $500 million. That's $500 million in just chickens. They're paying to cook all those chickens, translates to roughly 181,000 chickens sold per day. Strategic importance at the $4.99 price point, unchanged since 2009, makes the chicken a loss leader, a tactic to increase overall member spending. Why so many? Loss leader, they are the key driver for the foot traffic and member satisfaction, justifying the low price. Same thing with their $1.50 hot dog and soda combo. High demand customers buy in massive quantities for meals, contributing to huge sales numbers. So yeah, I mean they sell so many. I'd like to know how much they're losing. Like how much like I'd like to really know how much they're losing. If they're making if they're selling $500 million worth of chickens, how much they spending on those chickens? That's what I'm curious about. Now let's see. Let's see. For Sam's, let's see. If a store sells just 500 chickens a day, that's roughly 182,500 chickens a year per store. So I don't think Sam's is selling anywhere near the Costco ones. And to me, Sam's looks sad, Walmart looks sad, Kroger's looks sad. They all look sad. Like there's just something about Costco rotisserie chickens just look good. You see them cooking, you see them put them in the bags. They're coming out fresh. They put a timestamp on it. You were getting one that was like put there like 20 minutes ago, and then you walk out the store and you've got your chickens. So yeah. Let's see. So you can buy sushi and lobster, but not a warm chicken. Yeah. Biscuit used to eat Power Bars and Cliff Bars. I don't think I've ever had any of those before. And Biscuit says they won't let Walmart in New York City. I mean, there's not really room for Walmarts. They would have like 3-story Walmarts there. They would be coming in and it'd be like 3-story, 4-story Walmarts, because the footprints of a Walmart are so big. They would be like in Chicago where they have 2-story Targets and they have cart escalators and stuff. It's really weird. Jeremiah says, good, almost noontime lunch break. That's what I'm talking about. I love it. Welcome, Mr. Loftner. Jeremiah's a friend of mine. Yes. Yes, Dustin, it's a scandal. There are some suing. They changed the price from when you can scan it and when you can get to the register. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, I'm going to say, like, just take a picture of everything you're buying and be like, this is what it was when I was just back there. I used to program point of sale systems. Saw this coming back then. Yeah. And he says, I'm mailing off a letter and current postage price is 78 cents. And I'm using 2 stamps from my stash that are labeled 39 cents. We never use the stamps. We just we have all the shipping stuff or all the USPS stuff in our thing in our office or whatever. So I have no idea like what postage costs ever. Biscuit says, okay, I have a Kasori. It's the side out style. Yeah, I wouldn't mind one of those. I wouldn't mind for those for hot dogs. Just drop in a liner because you can get liners at Walmart. Let's see. Aaron says, my air fryer is very similar, but I paid way more. Yeah, I got really lucky. We went to this yard sale and it was $20 just sitting there perfectly clean. And I'm like, does this work? And they're like, yeah, we really never used it. And I was like, we got to go get cash, but we will be right back. So we had to go like 3 miles down the road to get it up an ATM because it was like right at the end of the day of us yard sailing. So we didn't have like the $20 to get it. So but that's one of the best investments. That $20, that thing's lasted me 4 or 5 years, and it's disgusting, but it works. Yeah, I don't doubt it. But any publicly traded company, they are legally obligated to make money for their stakeholders. Legally obligated, because if they lose money, they can be sued by their shareholders. Prices decline, all that stuff. Squeaky Monkey Coconut, hello. Sonny says, I like Sam's chicken better. Better than Costco. No flavor at the Costco I go to. I don't know. I think it works well because then you can do whatever you want with it. Oh, I remember that biscuit, the 3-story Kmart where you two filled that pop-up. That was it was like the K-pop tour, the Pop Mart tour or whatever it was. I remember that. I remember seeing it on MTV. Oh my goodness. I am actually caught up. Look at that. 14 seconds, 33 seconds. Can you believe it? I'm caught up. That's crazy. Only took me almost 2 hours. I am kind of bummed out that Q-Mart tour. Okay, I remember it was something. We're talking like 94, 96, something crazy like that. Yeah, that's like I remember like Kiss had that carnival tour thing they did, like the Kiss Carnival or whatever, and I remember all that stuff. But I remember one of the things one of my first memories from MTV, we were because we didn't have cable at the time. We were over at my mom had a friend and we were at their house and they had cable, and we were watching MTV at their house, and it was when MTV was doing a contest where you could go with the Fat Boys to the Bermuda Triangle on a boat. Like, we're going to the Bermuda Triangle. And I'm like, no, they're never going to come back. I don't have no idea whatever happened with that. I mean, to look that up a little bit. But yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, crazy. Kiss meets the Phantom. Yeah, like, wasn't Kiss like on Scooby-Doo and stuff too? Yeah. 1977. The best year in punk rock ever, 1977. The only year that punk rock was cool. Or whatever. I don't know how they say it. Oh, my goodness gracious. What a life. We've done it. We succeeded. We did it. We are here. We're having a great time. Let me see. Chandra texted me. What did she say? She said that somehow the door was open. The cat came upstairs. He was like, it's warm in here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I love all your faces. Let's see. Evelyn texts me, no sound. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. So let me go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and start wrapping this up. But we just talked about this, this is a space for community, and I love all of you people, and so I want to just go ahead and say thank you for spending part of your morning with us. Truly, truly, Shauna, for the super chat. I truly appreciate that. This community means more to me than we can put into words. I mean, that's just 100% the actual truth. And we don't take a single moment of it for granted. I mean, we really don't. We talk about a lot of you when we're not even doing live. Shannon and I talk about you. I tell her things that happen on Sunday, and I tell her things that happen, and we talk about people and what's going on with you guys. We really do care. We do keep you as a part of our lives. You are a part of our lives. We do. We talk about you like we do our regular friends. And wherever you are in your journey, whether you've had a great week or a great week, a rough week, you're still here. And that matters. And just remember to be kind to yourself. Keep showing up. Remember, you don't have to do this alone. Whether you're here in my live or with Thomas or on Saturdays with Rick, every night after 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Barbara on Grandma's Crochet Corner. Sundays with Amy. Monday mornings or Thursday evenings with 2KK. There's just, it doesn't matter. There's lives all throughout the week. We're here. It's a huge support system. So if you're not getting help here, if you're not getting what you need, the support you need here, please make sure you're getting it somewhere. And I know that's stolen from, there was some kind of clinic. I don't even know if it was just Indiana clinic or it was a nationwide clinic, but their catchphrase was, if you don't get help here, please get help somewhere. And I can't help but steal that, because that's paramount. If you're not getting the support you need here, hopefully you'll find it in one of the other lives that happen just about every day. Because Thomas is live almost every day that I see. There's just people live all the time. You know, Aaron goes live every morning almost. There's carnivore, there's a carnivore chat or whatever on Monday nights. Dr. Barry goes live on Monday nights. Nisha and Dr. Barry, Dr. Barry with Amanda Decker. There's just so many amazing channels out there that are going live that are opening themselves up for the community to be there for us, for you, for them, all of it. And just so you know that you don't have to do this alone. So with that, I just want you again for me to reiterate again that we appreciate more than you could ever possibly understand. So grab another sip of coffee, take a breath, and let's keep moving forward together. Because that's what we have. We have each other. And every week, try to bring new people. Let's grow this community. Let's make sure let's try to make sure that we are getting, the word out there. We are growing, and we're doing everything we can to keep people. Again, I can never stress enough that we have to meet people where they are. Whether they're doing keto, whether they're doing something that you think is completely wrong, they're doing calories in, calories out, they're doing a calorie deficit, and they're eating rice and chicken and broccoli with no fat, and you think that's crazy, they could do it better. Support them in what they are trying to do anyway. I have been seeing there's a couple of gentlemen that are out here that are like starting at 600 plus pounds, and I'm championing them on Instagram and trying to comment, thanking them for sharing their journey, because when you're that size and you're sharing with the world that you're trying to make a difference in your life, then that's something to be championed. It doesn't matter if you have 10 pounds to lose or 600 pounds to lose. You're 1,000 pounds, 500 pounds, whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you don't have any weight to lose at all and you're just here for inflammation or for SIBO or for an autoimmune issue. It doesn't matter. We're all here, and we all need to celebrate each other. And I can't stress that enough, because I kind of think that gets muddied when it comes to the differences between keto and carnivore and, any of the spectrums of a proper human diet, or even when it comes to veganism or calories in, calories out, or move less, eat less, move more. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, we're all trying to champion people being better today than they were yesterday, and hopefully setting themselves up today to be better tomorrow. And as people make progress and they start to figure out what's best for them, and maybe they see what you're doing, and maybe they ask questions, but we got to make sure that we're meeting people where they are. Celebrate that they're trying something. And I think that too often these communities start to get muddied where we are, well, you're not doing carnivore, so you're not doing it right, or you're not doing keto, so you're not doing it right, or you're eating Costco rotisserie chicken, so obviously you don't care about your health. And I think we've lost some of what we're really doing here. And I know that maybe me having this take is probably makes me unpopular in some circles, because I do push back. I do push back when people say you have to do it exactly this way. I say there's no place in this world that's the case, because while it may benefit them, again, we have to meet them where they are and hopefully get them in a program that they can stick with, regardless if it's what we want them to do or not. And again, I know that I always sound like a broken record with this, but I think we have so much work to do. There's so many people struggling, so many people who need us, so many people out there that have no idea where to begin, that we should be there to help guide them in that first step. And that first step is actually just giving a shit enough to try. It doesn't matter what they're trying. They don't have to go to the gym 6 days a week. They don't have to eat carnivore. They don't have to track every single bite they're eating. They don't have to do whatever it is we may think they should do, but we need them to do something. Because when I started this, I had no idea what this was going to turn into. I had no idea what it was going to lead to. I had no idea. I didn't know what I didn't know. I just started blindly and started just scouring for things. But a lot of people aren't me. A lot of people aren't going to put the work in and sit through hours and hours and hours of lectures from Low Carb Down Under. They're not going to listen to hours and hours and hours of podcasts of Dr. Barry, the two keto dudes, Siobhan Huggins, Dave Feldman, Jason Fung, all of them. Hours and hours and hours just absorbing as much of this information as I could because I didn't want to fail. And I'm the exception, not the rule in most of these cases, because most people don't have the time, don't have the energy, or they don't care. They don't want to learn the vernacular. They don't care. They just want to put food in their mouth, because I see that all the time. I need a meal plan. Tell me exactly what to eat. Tell me what to do to get better. Tell me exactly what I need to do. And that's what hopefully we can help. If they come to us with those questions, we got to tell them we can't tell you exactly what to do, but we can give you the start. We can give you the support you need. We can give you an idea of what you need to do. And we're here along the way. Hold your hand. We'll do whatever we can. But I think I've talked way too long because I'm backed up again like 10 minutes. Biscuit says, my ears ring daily, Dustin. I thought it was tinnitus. It was you. I don't know how to take that. But anyway, again, we are here for you. We depend on you. And we love you very much. And again, I haven't had a chance to update the credits, but I'm going to work on that this week. I've got a lot of things. I've always got a laundry list of things to do, including laundry. But with that, I love you. And here are the credits.